Have you ever found yourself daydreaming about a life that's richer, more fulfilling, more you? We all have those moments, don't we? Those glimpses of a future where we're living our best lives, achieving our dreams, and feeling truly happy. It's a universal human experience, that yearning for something more. But often these dreams stay just that, dreams. They float around in our minds, beautiful but distant, like stars we can't quite reach. Or maybe you feel like you have tried to make changes before, but nothing seems to stick. You start strong, full of motivation, but then life gets in the way. Old habits creep back in, and you find yourself back at square one. It is frustrating, isn't it? You see others seemingly succeeding, achieving their goals, and you wonder, why not me? What am I missing? Well, what if I told you that this year could be different? What if this was the year you finally broke free from that cycle of unfulfilled potential and started living the life you've always imagined? And no, I'm not talking about some quick fix or magical solution. I'm talking about a real, tangible 5-step plan that, if you truly commit to it, can transform your life. Think of it like this. Imagine you're standing at the foot of a majestic mountain. At the peak is that dream life, that vision of your best self. Now, you could try to scale that mountain in one giant leap, but chances are you'll fall short. Or you could meticulously plan your ascent, taking it one step at a time, establishing a base camp, equipping yourself with the right tools, and strategically navigating each stage of the climb. That's what this 5-step plan is all about. It's about creating a roadmap to your best year yet, not through drastic, unsustainable changes, but through a series of small, manageable steps that build upon each other, creating a powerful momentum towards your goals. And if you're ready to put in the work, to show up for yourself every single day, then I believe this year could be your most transformative one yet. It all comes down to one simple truth. You have the power to change your life. So, are you with me? Are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth? If so, let's dive in and explore these 5 steps that will help you make this year a masterpiece. First, let's talk about the importance of self-reflection and eliminating distractions. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to get lost in the noise. We're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and the opinions of others. Social media, news, emails, the constant pinging of our phones. It's a never-ending stream of distractions that pull our attention away from what truly matters, our inner voice, our own aspirations. It is like trying to hear a whisper in a hurricane. How can you expect to hear your own inner voice, your intuition, your deepest desires, when you're constantly surrounded by this cacophony of external noise? You see, when you are always plugged in, always reacting to external stimuli, you lose touch with yourself. You become disconnected from your own thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. You start living your life on autopilot, reacting to the world around you, instead of consciously creating the life you want. Think about it. How many times have you caught yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media, comparing your life to the carefully curated highlight reels of others? Or maybe you find yourself constantly seeking validation from external sources, letting the opinions of others dictate your self-worth. This constant comparison and seeking of external validation can be incredibly damaging. It can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and even depression. You start to doubt yourself, your abilities, and your potential, and that's because you're looking for answers in all the wrong places. The truth is, the answers you seek, the clarity you crave, it's all within you. But to access that inner wisdom, you need to create space for it. You need to disconnect from the external noise and tune into your inner world. This is where the power of self-reflection comes in. Self-reflection is like shining a light into the depths of your being, illuminating your thoughts, feelings, values, and beliefs. It's about taking the time to truly understand yourself, to ask yourself the tough questions, and to listen to the answers that arise without judgment. What are your values? What truly matters to you? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are your passions and dreams? What kind of life do you want to create? It is also very important to know the downsides of not being in contact with your inner self. Lack of direction, difficulty to make important decisions, and an increase in anxiety. So how do you do this? How do you cultivate this habit of self-reflection? I recommend dedicating at least 1 hour each day to introspection. Yes, 1 hour. I know it might sound like a lot, especially in our busy lives, but trust me, it's an investment that will pay off tenfold. Find a quiet space where you can be alone without distractions. Turn off your phone, put away your laptop, and just be with yourself. You can use this time to meditate, journal, or simply sit in silence and observe your thoughts. Journaling can be a particularly powerful tool for self-reflection. Get yourself a dedicated notebook and use it to explore your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Ask yourself questions like, what am I grateful for today? What did I learn today? What am I proud of? What could I have done better? What are my goals for tomorrow? What do I truly want? No one else is going to read this, so be completely honest with yourself. And equally important is the practice of eliminating distractions. It is about consciously choosing where you place your attention. It's about setting boundaries with technology, with social media, and with anything else that pulls you away from your inner world. This might mean setting specific times for checking your phone or email, or even taking a break from social media altogether. Remember, every minute you spend mindlessly scrolling is a minute you're not spending connecting with yourself and working towards your goals. It's about being intentional with your time and energy and choosing to focus on what truly matters. Now let's move on to the second step: strategic focus on a single objective. In a world that glorifies multitasking and celebrates the hustle, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to do everything at once. We spread ourselves thin, juggling multiple goals, projects, and commitments, and end up feeling overwhelmed and burnt out. But here's a truth that might surprise you. True progress often comes from focusing on less, not more. Think of your energy and focus like a laser beam. When that beam is scattered, it's weak and diffused. But when it's concentrated on a single point, it becomes incredibly powerful, capable of cutting through steel. The same principle applies to your goals. When you try to pursue too many goals simultaneously, your energy gets divided, your focus gets diluted, and you end up making minimal progress on any of them. You might feel like you are doing a lot of things, but you never reach real and deep progress on each of them. You will always be at the surface level. It is very common to feel frustrated and unmotivated in this situation. But when you choose one primary objective and channel all your energy and focus into it, you create a powerful momentum that propels you forward. You become laser-focused, driven, and unstoppable. So how do you choose that one objective? It should be something that truly excites you, something that aligns with your values and your long-term vision for your life. It should be a goal that, when achieved, will have a significant positive impact on your life. Once you've identified that goal, make it SMART. That stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break that down. Specific means clearly defining what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, I want to be healthier, say, I want to run a 5-kilometer race. Measurable means you can track your progress. Instead of saying, I want to save more money, say, I want to save $500 each month. Achievable means setting a goal that is challenging but realistic. Don't try to run a marathon tomorrow if you've never run before. Relevant means it aligns with your overall values and long-term vision. And finally, time-bound means setting a deadline. Instead of saying, I want to write a book someday, say, I want to finish writing my book by December 31st. Having a deadline creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay accountable. Once you have your SMART goal, write it down, visualize it, see yourself achieving it. Feel the emotions associated with that accomplishment. This visualization process will further fuel your motivation and keep you focused on the prize. It is important to visualize not only the end result, but also the process and the emotions you expect to feel when you achieve your goal. For example, do not just imagine yourself running a marathon, but visualize the training, the hard days, the discipline required, and the feeling of accomplishment. When you cross the finish line, this brings us to our third step: action as the catalyst for clarity and success. It's easy to get stuck in the planning phase, to spend hours, days, or even weeks meticulously crafting the perfect plan, researching every detail, and waiting for the perfect moment to start. But here's a secret. The perfect moment doesn't exist, and often the best way to gain clarity and momentum is not through endless planning, but through taking action. This could generate some anxiety and fear at the beginning, but these are feelings you should learn to control and move forward. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You can read all the books in the world about balance and steering, but you won't truly learn until you get on that bike and start pedaling. You'll probably wobble, maybe even fall a few times, but with each attempt, you'll gain a better understanding of how it works. You'll learn from your mistakes, adjust your approach, and gradually you'll find your balance. The most important is to keep trying and never give up. The same principle applies to your goals. You can plan and strategize all you want, but you won't truly know what works, what doesn't, and what adjustments you need to make until you start taking action. Action breeds clarity. It provides you with real-world feedback, helps you identify obstacles you hadn't anticipated, and reveals new opportunities you hadn't considered. So, what does this look like in practice? It means taking that first step, even if it's small, even if it's imperfect. It means starting before you feel 100% ready, before you have all the answers. If your goal is to write a book, start by writing 1 page a day. If your goal is to get in shape, start by going for a 20-minute walk. If your goal is to start a business, start by researching your target market. The key is to focus on taking consistent action, no matter how small. These small steps, repeated consistently over time, create a powerful ripple effect. They build momentum, boost your confidence, and gradually transform you into the kind of person who achieves their goals. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. This leads us to our 4th step, building consistent habits. You see, success isn't about occasional bursts of intense effort. It's not about working yourself to the bone for a few days and then burning out. True, lasting success is the result of small, consistent actions repeated day in and day out. It's about building habits that support your goals and align with the person you want to become. In the long run, the consistency is more important than the intensity. Think of your habits like the foundation of a house. A strong foundation built brick by brick can support a magnificent structure, but a weak foundation, built haphazardly, will eventually crumble under pressure. Similarly, positive habits create a strong foundation for success, while negative habits undermine your efforts and hold you back. It is also valid to think about your habits as if they were compound interest. In your bank account, the sooner you start, the better the results in the long run. So how do you build these success-supporting habits? The key is to start small and focus on consistency over perfection. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life overnight, focus on incorporating one small positive habit into your daily routine. Once that habit becomes ingrained, you can add another and then another. This is called habit stacking, and it is a powerful way to create long-lasting change. Let's say your goal is to become more physically active. Instead of committing to an intense 1-hour workout every day, which you might struggle to maintain, start with something more manageable, like taking a 15-minute walk during your lunch break. Once that becomes a regular part of your routine, you can gradually increase the duration or intensity of your workouts. The most important thing is to choose something you can realistically stick to, even on your busiest days. Remember, consistency is key. It is always better to do something small every day than to try to do too much and give up after a few days. Another powerful technique is to use habit triggers. A habit trigger is a cue that prompts you to perform a specific habit. For example, if you want to start a daily meditation practice, you could use brushing your teeth as your trigger. Every morning after you brush your teeth, you sit down and meditate for 5 minutes. By linking your new habit to an existing one, you make it more likely that you'll remember to do it. And finally, be patient with yourself. Building new habits takes time. There will be days when you slip up, when you miss a workout, or when you revert to old patterns. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just acknowledge it, learn from it, and get back on track the next day. This is also valid for when you fail to achieve your goals. Learn from your mistakes and try again. Do not get discouraged. Finally, let's talk about the 5th step, the influence of your environment and the relationships you cultivate. We are social beings, and the people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. As the saying goes, You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is true not only regarding your income or social status, but also regarding your happiness, health, and personal growth. Think about it. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, cynicism, and people who are content with mediocrity, it's going to be much harder for you to stay motivated, positive, and focused on your goals. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are positive, ambitious, and supportive, their energy and enthusiasm will rub off on you. They'll inspire you to aim higher, push you to step outside your comfort zone, and celebrate your successes with you. It is important to surround yourself with people that share the same values as you and that are willing to help you grow. This also applies to your physical environment. A cluttered, disorganized workspace can lead to a cluttered, disorganized mind. On the other hand, a clean, organized, and inspiring environment can promote clarity, focus, and creativity. Take some time to declutter your physical space. Create a dedicated workspace that is free from distractions, and surround yourself with things that inspire you, such as books, artwork, or quotes. For example, if your goal is to write a book, create a dedicated writing space in your home. Make it comfortable, inviting, and free from distractions. Surround yourself with books that inspire you and create a ritual around your writing practice. So, take a moment to conduct an audit of your inner circle. Who are the people you spend the most time with? Do they lift you up or drag you down? Do they support your dreams or try to sabotage them? It's not about judging or condemning anyone. It's about being honest with yourself about the impact these relationships have on your life. If you have relationships with people who are constantly negative, critical, or unsupportive, you may need to set some boundaries. This doesn't necessarily mean cutting these people out of your life entirely, but it might mean limiting your time with them or changing the nature of your interactions. On the other hand, actively seek out relationships with people who inspire you, who challenge you to grow, and who believe in your potential. Join groups, attend events, or take classes related to your interests. Surround yourself with people who are on a similar path of growth and who can offer you support, encouragement, and accountability. These 5 steps, self-reflection, strategic, focus, taking action, building consistent habits, and cultivating a supportive environment, are not just isolated strategies. They are interconnected pieces of a larger puzzle, each one reinforcing and strengthening the others. They work synergistically to create a powerful framework for personal transformation. They are a roadmap to help you navigate the journey from where you are now to where you want to be. Remember, this is not about overnight success or instant gratification. It's about making a conscious, long-term commitment to your own growth and well-being. It's about showing up for yourself day after day, even when you don't feel like it. It is a long process that requires patience and discipline, and it all begins with a single decision: the decision to take control of your life and create the future you desire. You have the power to make this year your best year yet. The question is, are you willing to use it? So, as you embark on this journey, remember to be kind to yourself, to celebrate your progress no matter how small, and to never give up on your dreams. The path ahead may be challenging at times, but it will also be incredibly rewarding. And I believe that if you embrace these 5 steps with an open heart and a determined spirit, you will be amazed at what you can achieve. You will not only achieve your goals, but also become the best version of yourself in the process. And that, my friend, is the ultimate reward. The journey to your best year starts now.